It's gonna be cool, right? I already got a touchdown. First play off the start.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Wait, Max, is that you? How dare you call me a noob?
Up right now, and the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. 10 yards.
Okay.
The pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Is there a way you can, like, change? Challenge play for what? Okay. Wait, okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I was about to say if he
here near
broke
midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
It's one thing if he completes the pass. It's another if he scores the pass, you know?
Yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Nice pass, bro. Some pass I can't, bro.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups.
What you think was going to happen?
Thought they could exploit them.
It was so bad at Like, what do you think?
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so,
hey, sister,
set this one off target.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They run. Devontae Freeman.
Hi, sisters.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Is someone talking? Wait, what? Max? Wait, what? Max? Okay. Well. Okay.
Now out comes Seattle here. We'll see their offense going in just a second. Speaking of that offense, for Russell Wilson, they went out in the draft this year, got him a couple new options out wide, did they not?
They did, and you can see that they're changing their offensive philosophy a little bit. Remember Doug Baldwin, who was a great target, especially on the underneath throws. He's retired. So strategically, because they run the heck out of the football, Chris Carson's a 1,000-yard runner. They expect more from Rashad Penny this year. They want to have the ability to throw the ball deep, and the only guy they had previously, Tyler Lockett, who's going to play in the slot now with Doug Baldwin retired. So they went out and got DK Metcalf in the second round out of Ole Miss. Got Gary Jennings from West Virginia in the fourth round, and both of them can fly. Look for Russell Wilson, who throws a really pretty deep ball, to take advantage of that this season. What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Just a yard there, so it brings up the top 3rd and 12.
Here comes up. Here comes
haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This is Freeman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Wow, that was lucky.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner, coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
It's hard to believe that a guy can get double-digit sacks in the NFL, and we can still describe him as raw, but that's the case for Ziggy Ansah, who went to BYU, mainly as a track and field guy, gravitated towards football, became a starter for 1 season, and then moved into the NFL. A lot of potential left to scratch for him, a lot more pass rush moves left to be added, but he is a scary, scary prospect.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Okay.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He's got it. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Oh,
and that'll bring up a
I love these
1.
plays.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it. Freeman. What is going on here? It's corner touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Falcons push further out in
basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past.
Yeah, no one's watching.
To 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
What? What's up?
Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field
You said what? It was good.
goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive.
He tries to get it to Metcalf, but
I swear, every time I don't play with my other friends, and then I actually play with them, they hit puberty already.
it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
You said what? Yeah. It's free on the weekend. I might get it tomorrow.
Got a throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there.
I'm not a fan of NBA.
Throw into
When it comes to
We know
Madden,
he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to.
I know they doo-doo. Don't get me wrong.
Knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Safety!
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Where's the safety
a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends.
Dang, that's tough. Oh, they suck for real.
Extra beef, they want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And for the Falcons 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Left side complete to Lockett.
We here, homie. We here.
And he'll go
Don't
down after
try.
losing yardage at the 10. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great.
Did I go down?
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive.
I used to not know how to juke in Madden, but now I do.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Ryan. He'll find his tight end. That's Logan Paulson. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Try to guess what the score is. Just try to guess. No, just try to guess what the score is. No, you're close though. It's what you call it. Nah, 28-0, G. And guess who's winning? Me. Yeah, exactly.
Yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay. Now watch me whip.
Outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip
Have
in
you ever heard of
intensity when you
that?
start the
Have you ever
second
heard of
half,
that
which can
meme?
manifest itself
I'm
in some
gonna
sloppy
spank you so
tackling.
hard all your
Right
ancestors
there.
gonna feel
He
it.
ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is...
What? Oh my gosh.
Into the end zone for a Falcon
Yo,
touchdown.
that girl crazy as well, dog.
touchdown.
Yo.
As his guys continue to...
She like... That's exactly what she gonna hear.
It on. The lefty to Vecchio now to add the extra point.
Yo.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now.
So you can do the LEA and
As he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
What trick is this?
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
They vaulted comeback.
For a touchback. Chris Carson
Guess
trotting.
the score now. Guess the score now. Guess the score now. No. Guess the score. Guess the score. Just try to guess. No. Guess the score. 35-0. You're so close.
Back out there. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can
Tell
look
me
and
why
do
I'm
some...
still streaming. Yo, yeah, demonetized.